What's good, everybody? This is Polo J within Red Corner Boxing and my compadre Slick with GMT Boxing.
You know what it is.
I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do. How about killing this mother?
Okay. That was hard.
What's good?
Run that one more time. Run that one more time.
I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do. How about killing this mother?
Okay. Hey, that's hard. I ain't gonna say that's hard. That's tough.
All right. Well, what we got here now is the first fight that we're going to break down. Miguel Cotto versus Manny Pacquiao. For those who are uninitiated or don't know who Miguel Cotto is, he's a Puerto Rican fighter who fights out of Providence, Rhode Island. He's approximately 40 years old right now. And he's flat-footed just like Earl Spence is. So, yeah, this will be the perfect fight to break down ahead of their fight for Manny to see what he does well against fighters that ilk.
Right now, it's the closest. It is the closest he can get to Earl Spence for sure.
All right, round one, starting now. See, I expect something like that early from Earl.
He's gonna need that. That's why I said he's gonna have to have that jab. Everything he do gonna have to come behind the jab. He ain't gonna just be able to stand there. I mean, Cotto even has sense, to know that. Usually Cotto throws a jab and then tries to work his way inside. But even he had to have a game plan. He's gonna have to mimic something similar.
He's gonna have no choice to, because the speed of it's not that, and you brought this to my attention. It's not that Pacquiao is fast. It's just his flurries come at you unexpectedly.
Right. And generally they're kind of close.
Yeah. All right.
So, pause that. Y'all heard what he said. Now that's what they're talking about now. What happens to Pacquiao when he gets hit by a legitimate welterweight? Now, what do y'all take from that? See, it's always about words. If you know Slick 50, you know him about words. That telling you Pacquiao has been an undersized welterweight. Every division been in, he's always been the smaller fighter. He's always been the smaller fighter. Even if you go back to Mayweather and Pacquiao, Mayweather was way bigger than him. So it's not why when people talking about, man, Earl gonna be big in that ring, we talking about a man that's used to being the underdog. Even though he's the favorite, but in his eyes, he's the underdog because everybody fights is what? Bigger than him.
Exactly.
I just wanted to point that out.
And that right there, what he just said, the timing of the jab. Because let Earl get suckered in by Manny dropping his guard a little bit and he throws an untimely jab. It's going to be a long fight for Earl.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs timing is everything. He has to get his rhythm early. And honestly, he's not going to have any time to really adjust. He's going to have to get his rhythm down from round one.
Right. And also, just to point out, the first 2 rounds of this fight is very, very key.
Exactly.
Very key. Y'all saw that?
That was a check right
saw there. That? It was a check hook, but also it's a rangefinder.
Mm-hmm.
He's reaching. That's why I say his first 2 rounds very important. He knows he's up, and knows how high Manny guard is. He knows what he's dealing with. But it's also to make him pay. It's like holding a piece of a deer above a lake full of alligators. So he has his guards up like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is Cotto famous for?
His
Punching in the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like serving a deer to an alligator. Go ahead and try me, hit me down there so I can time you. That's why he doing them check hooks like that. Go on and try to come in if you want to.
It's all the art of deception.
Yes, Manny Pacquiao, he does it on purpose, man. He take chances.
All right. What he just said, that's actually important as well. Once Pacquiao finds his range, he gets you to sucker in to start charging at him so he can fight off his back of foot,
Mm-hmm.
which is very important and part of his style that works very tremendously. And people don't give him enough credit for that.
Facts. Facts. One of the few that can fight going backwards, though.
Yep. All right.
Well, indeed, that's an interesting comment because yesterday I said to Miguel Cotto, do you concede that Pacquiao has a big edge in speed? He said, no, I train for speed. I concede nothing. I'm just as fast. And you can see the power of his jab and the way he's pushing Cotto, they Pacquiao back with his jab. At some point, we expect to see Cotto try to switch him.
There it is.
Okay.
That's the third time he did that.
Mm-hmm.
He did it 3 times. First one he was wide with it. Second one he shortened it up. He shortened it even more. And see how he got him?
Yep.
Now he know his range, people. It's a method to this man's madness when people just saying he throw wide. He just don't. Trust me. Mm-hmm.
See if he can land the right jab and keep Pacquiao back that way too.
Now you see that? Oh, see? First flurry. Because what he just did, what he did before, right?
Yes, he did. It was all about finding the range.
Finding his range.
Pacquiao's very tricky. The thing about Pacquiao, he can be moving and pivoting and still knock you out of any bunch of strange angles. Yeah, already you can see.
Okay, right there. The thing that Cotto messed up on is I think it was purposefully. He didn't put any mustard on those punches. Because honestly, you want to kind of hurt Pacquiao early.
You got to.
So,
or at least make him feel it. Or at least make him feel it.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
So for Spence, he has to, whenever he's throwing his punches, they have to be thrown with a purpose. They have to be. Or else it's going, like we've been saying, it's going to be a long night.
Right. Right.
And don't let the date fool you. Just because it says 2009 doesn't mean that Pacquiao has slowed down or changed in the least bit. If anything, he's gotten more dangerous.
Yeah, he's more seasoned, but I'll say this though. But he may slow down a little bit. But see, I'll you know what, Polo? We can even just say, let's just say he slowed down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, when you saying slowed down, he slowed down from his speed, not Earl Spence speed. So he's still gonna be faster than anything Earl has ever seen.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. I don't care if he has slowed down. He is not Earl Spence speed. That's what got Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman had never fought nobody with no speed like that.
I put it to you like this. His speed has slowed down. Now he's equal to Amir Khan's speed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I had him always have faster hands than Amir Khan.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right.
Pacquiao shows Cotto much more respect than he showed the Yellow Hoya and well, he's also experiencing better speed than he's in addition to probably feeling Cotto's strength. Previous opponents of Pacquiao have been put on the defense by Pacquiao's speed, and so they have never returned his fire. What we're seeing here is Cotto returning and initiating.
That's what I was talking about. He tried him in the gut. He went up top.
Mm-hmm. See, the beautiful thing about that is it's unexpected. It's not even like a punch. It's just a touch.
Mm-hmm. He wants it though. Go ahead, Bert. Go ahead, Bert.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, when I was talking about hanging a deer over a lake full of alligators,
Uh-huh.
Cotto just had went for it. He went for the gut shot. And what did you see Pacquiao do? Try to knock his ass down. That's he's anticipating that. That's the shot. That's Pacquiao's money shot for this fight. See what I'm saying? He likes hitting to the body. As soon as you try to come on up in here, I'm gonna hit you dead inside of your head, knock your equilibrium up. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, because Pacquiao's never really had no one shot power like that. You get what I'm saying? He just he messes your equilibrium up, then he jumps on you, or you fall as like a flashlight knockdown. You get what I'm saying? But the point is, though, he watched fighters and find what they like to do, and he uses it against him. That's why I'm saying, look how high his guard is. He keeps doing it. He wants, and then he gets higher. Then he wants him to do that.
He's suckering him in like he's a Thai boxer.
Yeah. He wants
he wants to get hit to the midsection. He wants it.
Yeah, so he can get that headshot.
Mindful of him, as other fighters have had to be mindful of Pacquiao.
Well, the central issue here is spacing. It would seem to us that Cotto wants to fight close up to Pacquiao or far away.
Okay. Did you see the timing of that jab?
Mm-hmm.
The left jab from Pacquiao? Because he knew from, I guess, watching film what he likes to do in certain situations. So he slipped that left right on the side of Miguel's left and landed it perfectly on the chin.
Yeah, because you're not going to come in on him like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pacquiao's power might catch him.
But right now, Cotto's fighting about a distance and doing very well without him.
There you go, using that reach. See, right there. Hold on. You saw it, right? Anytime that man start low. Now, that was an uppercut, but just because he went down low, Pacquiao went straight to head hunting. Jumped on him. Like, I'm waiting on you to go down. You see what I'm saying? That was the whole game plan. If you notice how he keeping his distance, because he knows he's up against a deadly body puncher. You see what I'm saying? He knows that. He knows he's in for a long night if he can't get him out there. So the ideal is to box him, take his sight away from him, frustrate the hell out of him. You see what I'm saying? If you notice, Pacquiao bounces everywhere in fights, but if you notice, he's primarily skipping backwards. He's not walking backwards. He skips backwards like he's floating. See what I'm saying? But he only comes back half of the width that he went back, which makes Cotto have to chase him. Whether it's 2-3 steps, it causes Cotto have to reset each time. You see what I'm saying? Just play it. You see.
That's exactly what I see. All right.
Shot by Cotto. By Pacquiao. Left-hand body shot. Cotto ducking and slipping.
And something else that we pointed out before. You see his positioning right there. He knew the uppercut was coming. So, and anybody who knows boxing knows that some fighters like to steal rounds. So, as soon as the wood clapped each other, Pacquiao became instantly more active. So, he's leaving the judges with no doubt in their mind that he won this round. You want to elaborate?
No, you said that perfect. Pacquiao tries not to leave nothing to no judges.
Okay.
And now tries to get a body shot in on Pacquiao.
Pacquiao was about to let go of that left.
But he landed that right. Cotto didn't land none of that, but he landed it right out that whole flurry. Right jab.
But Pacquiao was about to unload that left. I seen that. I was like, oh shit.
Because if you're coming in, and that's the sucker, and he the master sucking you in to come forward. He's a counter puncher. That's what he wants you to do.
He dropped lower. He lowered his center of gravity to get under the flurry. And he was about to shoot up with something nasty. Not nasty in the sense to put him to sleep, but nasty enough to put him down.
Right.
I guess we can go past this.
Mm-hmm.
The impact of the strength of Cotto's jab is moving Pacquiao back more. That's the difference.
It could be that Pacquiao has to take more chances coming in.
Cotto's a good counterpuncher, and he made some moves to counter Pacquiao there a moment ago. Pacquiao's people, Freddie Roach, has said no possible way he can counter Manny if he tries to counterpunch and kill it. But so far, Cotto's doing all right.
His shots are not landing significantly.
No,
It's like he's wasting shots now.
it's all about tiring the big man out. I'm gonna land my pot shot and tire the big man out. When they're gonna start coming in bunches. So they're gonna start coming in bunches. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 3. It's gonna be all like that, and it's gonna frustrate the heck out of them because, like I say, these little punches, little pity pat punches that Pacquiao throwing ain't doing nothing to him. But it frustrates the heck out of a boxer when he landed on me and I can't land nothing, or nothing that I want to land. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Cotto has been in with speed fighters. He's been with judo, motion, and he's been able to deal with their speed. Pacquiao, to my knowledge, hasn't had to fight a
Now you see it?
speed that he's had with.
He wants that. Swing, man, swing. Tire yourself out.
Exactly.
Even Marquez was not really.
Oh, I'm sorry. You was about to say something?
Now, if I said Earl, I hope Earl watched this. This will be the best reference for real of what he should not do.
Mm-hmm.
Guerrero was on the downside by the time Pacquiao got it. Yeah, but left to the body by Cotto. Now Pacquiao fires 3 punches and Cotto's just
That was a perfect example of what you said.
good left.
He threw a left hook up top. Cotto did. He threw a left hook up top and a left hook to the side, to the ribs.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't with no intentions, though.
Yes.
And he had it dead to rights. He had it dead to rights.
He did. When you end up with Pacquiao, like I said earlier in the beginning of the first round, when you throw your shots, you have to throw them with some bad intentions, but a little bit of not restraint, but focus at the same time. That way you don't tire yourself. And if you do tire yourself out, you've thrown your hardest punches. To where he feels you. He knows and respects your power at the same time. Right now, Pacquiao, in my opinion, contrary to what the officiators are saying, he does not respect Miguel Cotto's power.
No. He ain't got hit with nothing yet to respect it. He just trying to figure a way in. He may respect it to the point where he know that man do got power to knock him out. But it's not going to stop him from trying. He's going to keep trying until he get hit with something devastating. That's when you'll see him back up like, nah, I'm going to just skate through this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But right now, he too busy being like a little gnat where you doing this. Gone. That's Pacquiao. He that gnat. He's going to pick at you till he figure you out.
That's true.
Left by Pacquiao. Pacquiao seems to be doing better leading with his left than leading with the jab.
Landed with his left very good. But still, he's landed on a full.
Again, he's not throwing with bad intentions.
Right.
He had that hook to the body right there, and it was open. It was open. Ugh.
Cotto ripping Pacquiao with that. Both of the first 2 rounds.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Perfect example of a flurry.
I'm on Polo J, baby. In the red corner, Polo J. Okay. Gone. All right, I'm back. My bad, buddy. I'm still here.
The flurry. That flurry right there. It wasn't intended to knock him out. It was just intended to get his attention.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it looks so fast in your face where you got to say, whoa, the hell was that?
To make you recalibrate and if it makes you feel like your plan isn't working.
Right, like,
but in all due time, your plan is actually working, but you just get away from it.
Right.
You want to add anything?
Yeah, it's like what you said. It make you think like maybe we need a plan B because going into training, he ain't never seen nothing fast as that. Who knows? I don't know his training camp. Maybe they tried to find somebody that can mimic, which most trainers do. Try to find somebody who's gonna mimic who you finna fight. But who can you go find in the boxing world that's like Pacquiao?
The best thing I can say as far as training camps to try to mimic speed is to go down a division.
Well, that too, but I'm saying mimic speed is one thing, but this awkwardness.
His awkwardness, yeah.
You can I don't know nobody else who fight unless you go find somebody out of retirement like Emmanuel Augustus.
I was just about to say it, Gus. I was just about to say it.
That's the only other dude that I ever see that was awkward as shit. You know what I'm saying? But that drunken man style shit. But like, you ain't gonna find nobody bouncing on their feet, shooting the way he shoots, bending all the way over to his left, bending all the way over to his right. You know, he's literally doing this. You know, it's like he mixing Wing Chun with goddamn boxing.
And he's trying to find his range to see how close he is still.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. That was good. I hate to keep pausing it, but there's a lot, like you said, there was a lot of good things in these first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Now that hook to the head, and then he followed it up with the left jab also. That was good. That was good. And you could tell by Manny's facial expression, he wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Now, I haven't seen this fight. I haven't. I'm not even going to lie to you. But from what I'm seeing, Cotto needs to get on him now and go to the bullying because he's against the ropes.
If you watch this whole fight, it's gonna tell the future of what's gonna happen to Earl Spence if Earl don't watch this fight. I'm letting you know now. I ain't gonna tell you, but that punch did his job, but because Cotto is so flat-footed, he allows him to escape. You gotta run up on people like Manny. Manny don't like to be muffled. That's why right here, how you know how he got caught with that? He started feeling the ropes getting close to his back. So his mind was on the ropes. You definitely don't want to be on the ropes with no punching. You get what I'm saying? So that his mind was like, oh, I feel ropes getting close. You know, it's like, I don't know the word. It's like you can feel it. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you almost by them ropes. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he got caught. And in that moment, when he felt that leather touching that man's face, he should have faced and took a step and already been coming with another one. You see what I'm saying? They kept that man backing up. But he didn't.
What you're saying is he should have stepped to the right instantly.
Instantly. But he don't. You know. See how he went to the side?
Yeah.
Don't let him out. Don't let him out.
And now, honestly, if you think about it from a strategic perception, the roles have technically reversed.
Right. Now look, saw that? Yeah, look at all that. He threw a flicking jab, which a lot of people on here trying to say is cheating. A flicking jab is not cheating, bro. Flicking jab is meant to blind you, hit your gloves, bam, make you do this. Now you don't know what's next coming. That's how he was able to dash in low, hit him with the right, boom, about to slide out like this and try to give him a left check hook, but instead, Cotto ducked. So he said, I'll stay here while you try to hold on to my arm and just keep on, you know what I'm saying? Let me get these points in. But all that came because of Cotto's feet. Cotto's feet, he's flat-footed. Look how just watch how he turned. Watch how all that. That's the poetry in motion right there. It's a dance. You see what I'm saying?
And look, if you want to break the science down even more, look at Pacquiao's feet. His lead leg is already in position, and his push-off leg the heel is already off the ground. So he's already know what he's about to throw.
Right, and it's right. That's what. There you go. You said just what I finna say. He already know what he wants to throw. Now, any trainer will see that and be like, "Boy, why you standing like that?" But his whole stance tell you he ready to dash in to either throw a straight right or a straight left. One
Or
or
a
two.
jumping hook.
Yeah, right. He gonna leap in with it.
Left hands by Pacquiao to blocked. Pacquiao blocks Cotto's body jab. Cotto blocks Pacquiao's body.
Pacquiao's got to start throwing some shots up the center.
What more can we say about that?
I'm just saying, shit. Right there, he let Cotto go. He could have got Cotto with a clean left, but he backed up because you see how Cotto loading up.
He
He
was
was like,
loading up
nope.
the right hand to throw up an uppercut.
Right. He understand that at that moment, I done hit this man's face repeatedly. Obviously, my power don't phase him like that. So if I could have stood there and tried to give him a hook, but I would have caught something in the gut, probably would have took me out. That's smart.
It's all about ring generalship.
Because that Cotto was loading up with that right. But he made him spin up out of it. See how he keep turning him?
He keeps doing it, and Miguel keeps falling for it.
Right. And the funny part about it, he ain't been doing many feints this whole fight. That's because that's how flat-footed that Cotto is. He ain't been doing them. You can watch any other Pacquiao fight. He has a lot of feints, and he's barely doing them because he's just so flat-footed.
See, in this posture right now that Manny is taking, it's the thinking man's posture. He's thinking right now because he's looking at him. He has his guard up. He's seeing what angle can I take at this moment to land a clean shot.
Mm-hmm. This is what you call testing the water. He see that he ain't sure. See that? That's what happens when you're not sure. I gave you a shot to turn my ribs up, and you didn't take it.
That goes back to what I was saying about respecting the power. So far, he doesn't respect his power right now. Not like you said, not the knockout power, but the power behind the regular punch.
Right.
He doesn't respect it. That's why Pacquiao is unloading on him the way that he is.
Right. And if you had went back, the way Pacquiao walked into him and wasn't swinging, you could see how he was bunched up. He was like he was bracing, ready to take them type of punches. Because like I'm trying to give you one, I'm trying to get you out of here, but you ain't falling for it. But when he hit him that one time, he's like, oh. So somewhere along the line, I did something right to the point where you don't want to take no chances. So now I'm gonna jump on it. You see what I'm saying? Just watch. I'm gonna tell you when to pause. Right there. That was it.
Damn it! I need to hold on.
Just rewind it.
Forgive me. I did the wrong thing with the speed.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Right here.
Now watch, he gonna bunch up. Now right here. I'll tell you when. You got your finger on the space bar?
Yep.
Okay. Watch. Now, none of this. It ain't this. No, it ain't that. I'll show you. Get ready. He gonna walk in. I'll tell you when. Nope. Mm-mm. Here it is. No. Well, you went by Hellas. Nope. No, it ain't that many. I think it look weird to me because it's going so slow. But it looks so pretty, don't it?
Yes. And fights look better in slow motion almost.
All right, where you gonna walk up at, boy? Let's see. It's like Manny can see them punches coming because he way slower than him, man.
Yep.
Cotto way slower. He see them punches. Oh, yeah. Right there, pause. Pause. See how he bunched his body up?
Uh-huh.
He said, "Oh, you hungry now? Then come eat, nigga." Now watch this shit. He was ready to take these punches. But Cotto don't do nothing. Look. No, this ain't it. That ain't it.
But right there, at that point, Cotto stepped in too far.
He did. He took his own punches away from him. He should have just stayed right out where he had his reach.
Mm-hmm. If he would have stayed at the
I think we didn't go back for enough. But don't go back. I think we just didn't go back for enough. But it was the other time he did that. Cotto swung one time. That was it. And Pacquiao jumped right on him. Like, you ain't going to take it?
This is the exchange.
They saw that flicking jab?
Uh-huh.
See, it's a difference between a jab and a flicking jab. When he threw that flick out, what Cotto do? Covered up. He couldn't see. It blinds you.
Exactly.
Caught him with the uppercut, though, and straight left.
Mm-hmm. There was literally nothing that man could have did at that point.
Yeah.
Because he put himself in a position of disadvantage.
Yeah, and also by him being so flat-footed, he ain't got no sense to go backwards. He just standing there.
Yeah.
Move, young man, move. Look,
bad idea. Bad idea. You can't throw a half-ass feint like that without. Oh my God! Never mind.
There was a bait switch. That's all it was. He want. This is what he want. He wants. See, counter. He's a counter puncher. He wants you to keep on coming in. He gonna find a way. He gonna land something. He's look, Bob, under, come back. Look, watch this. Oh, he ain't take it. Boy, you look. That could have been a clean overhand right.
All right.
But again, he dealing with a big man though. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He being cautious at the same time. I mean, the size difference there. If y'all don't see the size difference, I don't know what to tell you.
Jesus Christ.
I wish Cotto didn't retire, man. I promise you. I hated Cotto retired.
He had at least 3 more fights in him.
Yeah, man.
See, the thing about Cotto.
Oh, go ahead.
He wasn't matching him step for step.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a problem with when you fight somebody like Manny. You have to match them step for step. Even if it is at your own detriment. Because you're a bigger fighter, so you can take the punches. The question is, can he take the punches? Right.
He got to stay on them, in other words. And I like how proactive. This was the round that I like that Cotto did when he first came out. If you start the round over, you see how proactive the man came out. He wasn't as flat-footed as when he came out. This is how Earl need to start the fight off right here. Watch. Gonna be all on Manny. Look, be first, young man. Watch. See? Stay on him. See how he want matching him, like you said, step for step. Where you going, nigga? Where you going? Stay there, stick that jab. Now you see he got to keep resetting. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Stick that jab. Be on your toes. There you go. Be first. This is how Earl has to win this fight, bro. This is boxing. This is Cotto the boxer. See how he be energy with his legs? They moving. They constantly moving. This is a different Cotto now. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
This is the round. Earl, see how he bounced back? See how he didn't just stand there?
Mm-hmm.
See how he took that chance to the left, right?
Yeah.
But
But
that's what Earl. I mean, saying Earl gonna be smart, got to be smarter. But you get what I'm saying, though.
I'm getting what you're saying. But yeah, honestly, these first 3 rounds are telling, very
Yeah.
telling.
But
So
that being proactive like that, like you said, step for step. You know what I'm saying? Cotto problem was he don't have no head movement, big time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Pacquiao go for equilibrium shots, as you saw. If you can rewind that knockout, where did he hit him at? Why high did that man fall? Because he hit him in the temple.
Yep.
He's not trying to get your jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That exchange, that left was a mistake. He put too much on. He slid right there. You see, right inside the head.
Yep.
So, Earl Spence got a good chance of winning though. You know what I'm saying? Who did Diego? Oh no, that's Kell Brook.
Mm-hmm.
Special K. He used to mess me up. I'm gonna give you these brownies. He used to mess me up. Now, I look at this as size wise, opposing size and will. This was Earl night because that's what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But Kell Brook is the fastest fighter that Earl Spence has ever fought. Kell Brook ain't fast as Manny Pacquiao.
True.
Even on his slowest night. Like I said, see, he got no agginess about him. He the same, but he got Earl on his toes.
Mm-hmm. See, just right here in this first real exchange like that, this is something that Miguel didn't do.
Right.
So already it seems like Earl knows what he has to do when he's facing a boxer with, speed that's more adequate than his.
Right.
See, he's staying behind the jab. He's constantly, whenever it looks like Brooks wants to throw something, he automatically puts the jab out there.
Right.
And that's something that he's going to have to do when it comes to facing Manny.
Yeah, but it's going to be more so. It's not easy to time Manny because it's going to be more so about anticipation than anything.
Because Manny hops so much to where the hop is almost like his tail when he's going to throw something. But it's you have to time how many hops it is.
That too, and which way it's going to come from. It's too many variables to even try to time. That's why, like, that jab he stuck out there, it's going to be some follow-ups. It can't just be Kell Brook will go for that. But if he do that all night, you ain't doing nothing. We're going to let Manny time.
Yeah.
So the jab got to be out there, but something going to have to start coming from Manny. You're going to have to take chances. You understand Manny's face if he can get that close.
That's true.
Now that was a mistake. Now rewind 2 seconds if you can.
All right.
All right. He gonna start walking. He gonna jab. Then watch his rhythm just stop. He gonna get flat-footed.
I see. That's something he can't afford. He can't afford those moments to where he has to reset.
That was a big reset. That was a telltale. And that happened all night during this fight. But that's not going to be able to happen all night with no Manny Pacquiao. He going to jump. The minute he see that last foot stop moving, he know you got to reset the punch. He going to jump all on you.
Exactly.
All that hole behind the head ain't going to fly neither.
No. I could already see Manny twisting up out of that.
Yeah.
See, we're not saying that Earl is slow or anything, but the main thing about it is we have to remember and understand that Earl Spence was in a deadly car crash, and he wasn't right. He's admitted to it.
Yeah, he admitted recently also he admitted that he was 75%. I was just reading on Boxing 24 News. He said that he was 24%, and he said, and I you can look it up if you want to put it on screen. He said that he was 75%, and he said, and he admitted that DSG was perfect for him at that time. And he said, so if I was 80, he said if I was 85, I think he said 75, 85%, then and I beat him, wait till you see me with Pacquiao. But see, I don't see that like that. To me, that wasn't no good example. If you was 75%, then I still ain't seen no tape on you now. All right. I got tape on you fighting Sean Porter, and I can tell you this, you don't like nobody being in your face in your comfort zone. Pacquiao type person, if he see that, he'll get in your comfort zone. It's like you saw him kept pressing Cotto, getting in his comfort zone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but Earl got a chance. He just, we ain't seen no tape. Earl got a big chance. He just got to tighten up some of these little holes he got because they get exposed and become big holes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Body shot early on. There'll be the tactics.
Now that right there would be a great weapon. If he get inside and make it rough with Pacquiao, that will do good.
Putting his head underneath his chin and everything, and moving it around, and while holding throwing those hooks to the body.
Right.
Yeah.
That will help him a whole lot with Manny Pacquiao. Help slow him down, tire him down. Remember, Manny is of age, but anything you can do to tire that man out, bruh, it will help.
Brilliant and welterweight, or whether he should have gone up to super welterweight and vacated the crown, but he didn't want to go. So he was adamant he wanted to come back down to welterweight where he is IBF king. And now he's got his defence, his mandatory defence. It really is a stiff test. Now Brook not looking out of his depth here.
See, it seems like this should be a reoccurring theme in that fight. This should
be making it rough.
Yes.
When he can, make it rough. Now, him pot shotting on the outside though, that ain't gonna fly. They ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna tell you why. You're not gonna want to be the one pot shotting. You get your ass counted. You want him pot shotting. You want him. You gonna want to trade. You want to trade that spot. You gonna want the middle of the ring.
Yep. See, he has him thinking about the grab now. He has him thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he wrestling. That's how Kell Brook feel right now. This dude, when he come to box, he ever wrestling and being sneaky hitting me, but it's a tactic though because Kell Brook will stand there and trade with you all day, but Earl really don't want to stand there and trade. Did you see how Earl was walking back to his corner, nigga sweating and huffing puffing? He got no time for that.
Mm-hmm.
He
What's
want to
good,
hurt
me,
him.
Dougie?
He want to hurt him. He not, you know what I'm saying? He want to get them easy shots, but you know you got to slow him down. But this man got to be well conditioned. We talking about an old man that needs to be well conditioned. Can he make it past 6-7 rounds without running out of gas? You see Earl here. This is before the accident. Okay, this is before the accident. That wrestling doing that man taking a toll on him too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you saw the DSG fight, arguably you say he started gassing around the 8th round. So what I'm saying is, go ahead.
It's just basically going to turn into a war of attrition.
Yeah. Which is gonna make for an interesting fight because that's when the champion come out. Who wanted the most?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who wanted the most? So, but people got to pay attention to this stuff. Like it's the smallest shit that people don't pay attention to. That man walked, he's sweating bullets. You see what I'm saying? Kell Brook want to keep his distance and box this man. You know the difference is because Earl stepping in his comfort zone and he has to grab him to make him stay still. It's nothing that Earl is doing to make Kell Brook stay still, but grab him.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a lot harder to grab Manny Pacquiao because he bounces around and he's awkward. But it can be done though. It's gonna be his best bet to make it rough.
Yeah. In your opinion, is that the only shot?
Yeah, make it rough. Now, oh no, Institute. I'm gonna tell you, what you call the blueprint, Manuel Marquez, the overhand right. Implement an overhand right to your arsenal. Come over the top. That man want to stand there and think he can trade with because sometimes, Manny Pacquiao get cocky when he don't respect you. If he use the proper feint, you can land some overhand rights. Let him walk into him. You might knock Manny out.
That's true. That's true. And just those coming in, you're wondering, I'm broadcasting live from Mandalay Bay. I'm in the hallway.
I'm in the studios of New Growth Realty Company. So I know you see shoes, but this is where the real money be made. It's this way. You know what I'm saying? This is the office. If you're in the Lou, you need a house, hit up New Growth Realty. Real talk.
All right. And see, what he did is what you said about Cotto. Always be first.
Right.
Always be the one to initiate contact.
Right.
When you do that, you already stepping out ahead in the fight card.
Facts.
Between the fighters, the Sheffield United colours are special. Kell Brook and the true Errol Spence Jr. in the white with the gold tassels. Is he a golden hope of American boxing? Or will be exposed there by the clean fists of Kell Brook?
See, I get what you were saying about making it rough. So it has to be sloppy at the same time.
Yeah.
Because sloppiness will throw off Pacquiao's timing.
Right.
Because Pacquiao's all about timing, like we were saying earlier. So to throw that off with some awkwardness, as far as the grabbing and the pushing and the things like that.
Right.
I think you're right. That would give Earl an advantage. But the factor in that is, can he get close enough?
Right. And if he does, how much of his gas tank is he willing to sacrifice?
Yeah. That's true.
Spence Jr. with so much talent through the amateurs and through those 21 wins so far. Coming together there, quite awkwardly, commonly seen it, but
Uh-huh.
Followed up with an uppercut. When it tests Spence Jr.'s chin. It's been shaken momentarily once. I noticed, I think it was in the Bundu fight. Also got a good win over Chris Algieri. Errol Spence.
Now that works. Now, did you see how Earl went when he Kell Brook took them steps back? Earl didn't just take steps; he ran up on him.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying? Stay in his comfort zone. Don't let the dude get away. Like when Cotto let like when we was watching when Cotto let Pacquiao up, he was about to be on the ropes, but he let him out. Don't let him out. You see what I'm saying? Don't let him out. And he caught him, and he finna make it rough on him.
That's true.
Nothing at this level in this league. Kelbrook proved himself over in the States against Sean Paul.
See, even though the ref is warning him about it, I believe that's the strategy.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't
I
want
mean,
Kell Brook to get comfortable.
uh-huh.
They don't want him to get his what you call that? Just get comfortable. You can't let him get comfortable.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of the word. Lose respect for Earl in a sense.
Do you think Brook's settling better? He has settled in, but I mean it's very intense.
And you see how much he's widening his legs to make him have to step over his leg just to throw a shot.
Right.
I think that's game plan.
Spencer backing him up, looking to get him close, looking for that body shot. Couple thrown down a little bit low. There's that body shot. That was some nice body shots in the first round. When the shots going, but this is very responsive to Kelbrook. He's getting with some nice deep right hands and then working the body. He's able to get off, keep that distance, and just be away from the counter shot that comes back to him. Brook has definitely found his distance and timing. Mixing it up. Nice shots.
Spence can't do that. He cannot do that.
He can't stand there like he just did, let Kell Brook get all the way up on him like that. The difference would have been Kell Brook got close and got complacent and then stopped swinging, then backed up.
Mm-hmm.
Manny would have bounced off of him and already threw two more.
Mm-hmm. And would have been throwing as he's backing up to dare him to come forward.
Right.
Well,
Trying to power his way forward. He's got a good jab, Errol Spence, when he uses it. He fought it out, but when he lands, it takes the head back from Kelbrook.
Now you see how Earl is stepping in his face, constantly running up on him. He
uh-huh.
see that he don't like that. He don't like Kell Brook don't want you in his comfort zone. So he's more concerned about getting him out of space than actually landing a decent punch. You get what I'm saying? So Earl, this is where the turning point of the fight went. Earl figured him out.
See, what he's doing is what Miguel Cotto failed to do in the fight. When I was talking about match him step for step. That's what Earl is doing right now.
Right.
But this is early Earl.
Right.
We don't know. We can only go off of what we've seen in the past.
This is also kind of what Cotto was started doing, and even though he got knocked down in the third, but this is what he came out on. Staying on him. Just like Earl is. Earl stay in his comfort zone. You're not going to walk away from me. He run up on him. Walk away, he run up on him. You know what I'm saying? You take a chance doing it, but that's the sport. The sport is chance. You gotta work the strategy that's supposed to work. Cotto got caught with a mean sidestep. See what I'm saying? The difference is, like you say, when Pacquiao throws a right, he's already ducking at the same time. As soon as his hand touch your chin, his head already down here. So he can slip up under what you finna throw and come back up, sidestep you, and bow, hit you with a left or something. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Cotto. So if that was this scenario, that's what would have happened probably here. I don't know if he would have dropped Earl, but that's how he would have slipped out. But the point is to make the fight aggressive, though. You know what I'm saying?
But in Earl's defense, one thing I can say about him, he has good eyes.
Yeah, and
really good eyes. so he could probably see it.
It depends how many punches being thrown.
Yeah.
Really effective counter puncher, and he's got fast hands. So Spence here forcing Brook back to that high defense. Not great tactics. But obviously confident.
Now notice he's not throwing, but he ended. See right there. You caught it the right time. See what happened? Now he got him. Now he finna make it rough for him.
Mm-hmm.
He just kept running up on. He finna fuck up. Let's make it rough for this nigga. That's what he want, and it's taking Kell Brook out of his character. Kell Brook doing everything he can to keep him out of his square. See what I'm saying? And it's gonna tire Kell Brook the hell out because he frustrated that he that close to him. As a boxer, you don't want nobody that close to you. But you see how Earl get all up on him, just want to lay on him, not even hitting him for real. See, Kell don't like that. Why Kell ain't swinging when they that close? You know why? Because he ain't used to it. He not used to nobody being on him like that. See right there? He should have been giving all good shots, and he didn't. Earl figured him out, but that's the thing. He's going. That same thing he's going to do with Pacquiao. My best bet is to make it rough, bro. Rough as you can get away with, because, and it got to be early. I know most people are saying, "Yo, he gonna probably start kicking up around round 6." You can take that chance you want to. I don't see it.
Jump on him early. He has to jump on him early. He has no choice but to, in my opinion.
Yeah. He has to. Manny Pacquiao is a volume puncher. He is not going to let you pot shot all night. And if you throw one punch, he can time it. You're going to catch 3 back. See what I'm saying? That man got caught out of frustration, just trying to get him out of his square.
Uh-huh.
And that's where he at. Man was frustrated. He can't get no space. He can't get no separation.
They put so many damn ads in their videos.
That's why I just start paying the premium. I feel like if you become after so many uploads and you're a content creator, or when you get monetized, you should automatically not have commercial shit.
But that makes sense.
Yeah, because I pay for it. I pay for it. See, I Kell Brook like that. See, them 2 jabs can't claim. He got time to think. Earl go start back running up on his ass.
4 years older than Errol Spence Jr. Some of the Americans.
That's how you make mistakes. See, so how he ran up on him.
See, and the difference between the Cotto and Earl is each punch that Earl is throwing, it has a purpose behind it.
Yeah.
Each punch is.
Facts. What's good, Chappelle? What's happening? My bad. See how he constantly running up on him?
Uh-huh.
Kell going backwards. He don't like that.
This is what Pacquiao cannot afford to do.
Right, but the difference is, hold on, but Pacquiao can fight going backwards though now.
No, I'm talking about not fighting so much of fighting backwards, but fighting in these trenches like this.
Oh yeah, no, he can't afford to be inside like this.
No. He's still, even though he's older, he's still light in the ass. So
yeah, for real. And
Earl could actually, if this was Pacquiao, he could swing him and just move against the ropes and just have his hands up. And then, I know it sounds dirty, but you push him against the ropes until the referee gets you off of him. You still keep moving.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's a brilliant strategy for that. It's going to piss him off.
If Earl can get this close on Pacquiao, if he get this close on Pacquiao and it be clean like this, boy, that's a blessing. Earl will win that fight. Yeah, because this is his game plan. Earl like being in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Earl's a cold inside fighter. That's what he really likes. You know what I'm saying? He can box too. Like I say, he's showing boxing ability too, but his real game plan is inside. So if he keep getting this close on Pacquiao, Bro, he got a good shot at winning.
Do y'all think Floyd lost to Cotto? No,
Nah, Floyd won, but they cheated Cotto in them rounds though.
it wasn't a clean sweep.
No, it was close. It was way closer than what they think.
Yeah,
But Cotto lost. Even Cotto said he lost, but it was a landslide. It was like you said, it was a clean sweep. They gave Floyd all tens. I was like, ain't no motherfucking way.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some bull crap.
See that right there. Kel,
Yeah,
he visibly is uncomfortable.
it's because it's all out of Bertha Wood. He's stepping in his comfort zone. See that?
And you see what he did? That's what I wanted Cotto to do. Even though it was an older fight, he matched him. He did what you said he should have did. Remember when he threw that left hook and then reset it, and then Pacquiao slipped around?
Right.
Remember how we said that he should have just automatically hop stepped to the right and landed on him? That's what Earl
Right.
just did.
Exactly.
He just did that.
Right.
So I say all that to say that this is going to be a good fight.
Oh, it's gonna be a good fight. I ain't never said that he was gonna get dominated. I ain't never said the man not gonna get dominated. It's gonna be all about gas. Who could be in? Who just wanted more?
Yeah. See, far as this fight, how do you see it playing? What do you see playing out?
What do I see playing out?
Mm-hmm.
I see Pacquiao coming in, same way with Cotto, filling him out. He's gonna be throwing little stuff, look like he missing, but it's all on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. Stop. Oh, what's up? Hold on. Okay, my bad. My nephew just got here. They kept knocking and was throwing me off. But it's gonna be like Cotto in the beginning, like willing to bet money on it. He gonna come in there. It's gonna look like Manny's missing. What people don't understand is he tried different varieties of punches. The one that gets the closest, which means it's your weakness. Whether it's a jab, whether it's a hook. As we saw with Cotto, it was a check hook. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once he figured that check hook out, at the third time he landed that motherfucker, it was the same hook that threw him on the ground. He slipped up and gave it to him. Yes, that's how he does. So, but the thing is, if that same energy right there that we just saw with Kell Brook, once Earl settled down and got comfortable, it's gonna make a great matchup. But he's gonna have to do him just like Kell Brook. I feel like he's gonna have to try to stay more on the inside and up under Pacquiao, because Pacquiao can't beat him at the inside game. Pacquiao can't beat him in being rough. Pacquiao can't do that. But the thing is, you got to catch him, though. You got to catch him. It ain't like you're going to just be able to do him like Kell Brook. You're not just going to be able to bounce in and grab him at will. You're not going to be able to do that because you might end up catching an uppercut. Let's be clear. Pacquiao is one of the most complete fighters when it comes to an arsenal than most. Okay, he throw uppercuts. He throw uppercuts at weird angles. He got punches that ain't even got a name for him. Okay, so I'm talking about, I've seen him knock people out. You be like, how do you knock him out? And then they got to show a replay for you to actually see it. Like, oh, that's how he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like how he did Ricky Hatton. You know what I'm saying? He slept him. But you didn't know what happened for real until you saw the replay. You know what I'm saying? So he has to be very careful. One thing that I hope he don't do is keep a high guard. Earl, that ain't gonna do it but blind you, and that's what he likes. You playing his game with that flicking jab. But I'll tell you this: if he just change some minor stuff, don't get flat footed. Just get in his. If you could at least just get in his vicinity. Not necessarily have to grab him or whatever. You may have a successful night. Because Pacquiao, once you get his vicinity, he bounces out. But then it leads down to who gonna have the best gas tank.
Well, okay. I want Earl to win because he's the American fighter. Yeah. And I'm always gonna go with the home team.
Yeah.
And I want him to win even more because he's a quote unquote black man. I'm not even gonna be ashamed of saying it. I want him to win. I do. I really do. But as we look at the facts and the evidence, and we look at the different styles of fight, we have more recent footage of Pacquiao looking at his absolute best than we do of Earl Spence looking at his absolute best.
He's a straight gym rat, bro.
With all those variables that I've just mentioned, to equate that, I would have to equate that as a win for Pacquiao. How it's going to happen, I can't even tell you, because this match, it confuses the hell out of me sometimes when I sit down and actually think about it. Because even if Earl is in the clinches, in the trenches with him mucking it up, all it takes is just for one step back straight from Pacquiao.
I can do it.
And then on the other end, if he has him mucked up like that, all it takes is one looping overhand right.
You knock them, yep.
So the two punches to look for in this fight is the step back straight for Pacquiao and the overhand right for Spence. Whoever lands that first significantly wins this fight.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say.
Earl, and also Earl needs, like I said, Earl just needs to press. He gotta press. He gotta want to keep the man back close to the ropes to keep him agitated. You know what I'm saying? Take his mind off swinging and get him. Hey, I gotta get away. You know what I'm saying? That type stuff, because he know that Earl does hit hard. Earl ain't got no light hands now, so he know what he up against. You know what I mean? And for me, like you said, I think about this fight like this shit weird because damn, Pacquiao ain't got to do this. But at the end of the day, you gotta just recognize the greatness in Pacquiao, even if he lose. You don't know nobody else who took on a young lion like, you know what I'm saying? Besides Ali fighting Holmes.
Yeah.
Who else took on a young lion? You know what I'm saying? Of that era, you old and you just jump into their era and be like, I'm gonna box you. Dog.
That's true.
If he wins this, if Pacquiao wins this, you can make a true argument that he's better than Mayweather.
Floyd. If Pacquiao wins, I have him above Floyd.
Like for real, that's crazy, right? So, and then knowing Pacquiao fighting spirit, if he beat Earl, that ain't gonna do to boost his confidence. So I still say he's not gonna fight Bud Crawford, but he'll fight another one, want somebody else. He'll fight a Sean Porter. He'll fight somebody else. If he clean this class out, that'll be crazy. That would be crazy. If he cleaned this class out, just think, what if he already got rid of Thurman? So one down, right? Man down, as Earl say. If he beat Earl, and then he go fight Sean, right? Then he turn around and go fight Bud. DSG, I would say DSG, but DSG just went up in weight class. So, them four.
Oh.
What if he did that? We still gonna have our haters out here. There's still gonna be some haters, but dude, that would be crazy.
What would that say for the division, though?
Oh my God, that it was a sham. It'd be like the NBA, that one division, that 1 year, all the rookies was garbage. I can't remember. None of them panned out. It'll be like that. They could fight each other, but that would, I don't know. You know what? I couldn't even say they were garbage. It's just that we got to witness a real superior boxer. I mean, hell, and then on top of that, Mayweather had admitted, about 3 weeks ago, that the toughest fight he had in his career was Manny Pacquiao. He said he had to keep him up off him because he shoot from all the weird angles, which is why the match sucked, because all you saw Mayweather really doing was this, going back, keeping the distance in between and pot shotting to win the fight each round, So, you know what I mean? I hope. And then look, now this ain't take nothing. I know we talking about Pacquiao, right? But I'm gonna say this: Let's not count Earl all the way out. Check this out. Earl got everything to lose. So we talking about the old man. He can be just, hey, I got me a check. If I lose, so the hell what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Earl lose to the old man. You saw what happened to Keith Thurman. Nobody want to fight Keith Thurman after that.
Yeah.
And then would you still want a Bud versus Earl? Because
I would.
I personally would, but I'm saying the hype wouldn't be on it like that.
Yeah.
If he lost. And then on top of that, Earl, what Earl say that if because Earl now saying he wants to fight Bud, you know that, right? It came out of his mouth. He wants to fight Bud after Pacquiao. Said he needs to get with PBC so they can make it happen. He said that he feel bad because he feel like Bob is treating him like property, and that's why it's not happening. That's what he said. No lie. He said after he win the Pac fight, then he wants to fight Bud. But I told you this only leads if y'all listen. I told you the only reason Earl wants to fight Pacquiao because if he wins, it makes him the A side. Can't nobody tell him shit. Can't nobody argue about if I want to give you 40, nigga, you take that fucking 40. You see what I'm saying? Because amongst them, ain't no A side for real. Because everybody record, while people talking about Earl record better than Bud, go tell me who the fuck he fought. Who the fuck Earl fought? That's way more better than anybody Bud actually fought. You know why? Because it was all in their class. They ain't not fighting because the people that need to fight each other not fighting each other.
The only upset I can say that the only upset Spence has over Bud, he fought Sean Porter.
That's what I was gonna cut you off and say it, but I wanted to hear you. Yeah, it's Sean. That's it. And arguably, if the knockdown didn't happen, Sean might have won that fight.
Ain't no might he would have.
So I'm saying, you feel me? And Chappelle said, why would Pac fight Earl instead of Bud? Is it because they're both on top rank? Pac ain't on top rank. Pac-Man on PBC.
So
you know, and Earl is too. But the thing about Bud, I told everybody he wasn't gonna fight him, because Bud would be a harder fight. Bud got reach. It ain't that he hit harder than Pacquiao, no shit like that. It's just a harder fight, bro. It's a when you fight a person with some super long ass arms like Bud, nigga, it's gonna be a hard night. And then he fights relentless. Like I said, people complain about, but who has he fought? Go look how he put them niggas down. Go look how Bud put these niggas down. You understand what I'm saying? To be that little and have that much strength, yeah, it scares shit out of a lot of motherfuckers. If I was Earl, I'd want to be A-side too, because I'm about to get paid for this shit. If I lose, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you get to know the rider. You beat Pac-Man, he might be an old man, but that make your payday go up.
That's true. See, but people don't look at things like that.
No, not the politics side. And I kept saying the only person that really wanted to fight Pacquiao because it was Pacquiao was Bud Crawford, because he said that was his favorite fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So who wouldn't? It's like Allen Iverson got to play Michael Jordan. That's his idol. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to fight. That man had been chasing Pacquiao for years.
Packed on PPC, I didn't know. Yeah, he's been. Oh, he'd have been in the top rank.
Yeah, when he went to when Pac-Man fought Jeff Horn, that was his last fight on Top Rank. That's why I keep saying I hope he don't set that Taylor fight up, because he talking about, yeah, that Josh Taylor fight and Bud sound good. We can have it in England, and that would be Bud's last fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, breaking news, exclusively on Polo J Boxing. They talking about giving that belt back to Pac-Man, taking it away from Ugas, reinstating him, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. How does that work?
That's what they said. They said he was a champion in recess. So they call themselves, I guess, changing the definition of champion in recess. Champion recess meaning he was like temporarily suspended, but How can you be temporarily suspended when you already had a fight for that belt? I mean, you gave the belt to somebody else.
So that would make him interim champion.
No, he taking that whole belt. He taking that whole belt back, and if Earl win, he get that belt. If Earl win, he gets that belt.
So he gets to defeat Ugas without even fighting Ugas.
Yeah, no, they just gonna take the belt back and give it to Pacquiao. If Earl beat Pacquiao, Earl get that belt, which means he has 3 belts, and that's why he said he want to fight Bud next. That will be the last belt.
This is some. Hold on, man. This is
Earl got fit. Hey, look at Polo like bullshit, nigga.
Hold on now.
Hey, I'm gonna try to look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna try to look it up and show you, okay?
All right, you're not about to fuck over my boy. Hold on.
That nigga finna pull a whole cigarette out. Watch y'all. Boxing. Did he pull a cigarette out? Oh, sound like he did. I can't see the screen. That's what I'm saying. I'm typing, but y'all probably can see me, but
yeah.
I'm trying to. But it's not my laptop. I'm on my sis laptop, so it's a little different on mine. I got like bookmarks and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna go down. Let me scroll down, and if I find it, we will put it on screen, sir. So I showed this my Boxing News 24 is like my favorite boxing website. Then I go from there to research on other sites.
That's some bullshit.
That is true.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I said the same thing.
I can't deal. I can't deal. Didn't Ugas fight and win that belt? Or was it handed to him?
I was handed to him.
Okay. It's been, how long has it been? It's been like
They got so many new stories. Yep. No, almost a year. Almost a year. Okay.
That's bullshit.
I agree.
If anything, the proper procedure for that is not to just strip the man from it after it was given.
Yep.
It would be to have basically the champion and the interim champion fight. Oh hell!
This is Spence wants Crawford. Here it is. Spence wants Crawford after he retires. Hold on. Let me pull the whole article up. Once I find that spot, I'm gonna put it on screen for y'all. I mean, where full story. I'm definitely fine as IBC welterweight champion Spence hopes that Al Hammond can sell WHN Crawford undisputed 147 this year. Spence said he'll move 154 starting campaign as junior middleweight. That fight doesn't happen. Back up. There it is. Here we go. I'm gonna put it on screen. All right. Where am I? Okay, here we are. Let me X that out. All these windows open. X that out. Okay, StreamYard. Hit the share. I'm so used to having all my monitors, man. I'm doing this all on one screen. It's hard. Hard to do for me. Share.
You see my dilemma sometimes.
Yeah, I got spoiled, goddamn me. Share screen. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Window. Chrome tab. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I ain't never used these because I be just sliding shit to other screens. So I hit use screen. All right. Boxing News. Hit share. Okay. Can you see it? Can y'all see it? Okay. Okay. Right there where it says
Pacquiao is expected to be reinstated as the WBA welterweight champion by the World Boxing Association. So his title will be available for Spence to take it from him on August 21st.
That be that bullshit, bro. Yup. Hold on, let me show you the other part where it said about Bud. All right, there it is. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
It says IBF WBC welterweight champ Spence hopes that Al Haymon can set up the match against WBO champ Crawford for the to be undisputed at 147 championship this year. However, Spence says he'll move up to 154 and start campaigning as a junior middleweight if that fight fails to happen.
With that, okay. With that, what's good, Rob? If Spence moves up, he has to fight Charlo.
Yeah, he has to fight all of them. Well, they don't have to, but it'll be another one like if he don't fight Bud, you know what I'm saying? There'll be great clouds over his head. And Bud already said that he'll go up. You know what I'm saying? So
Boy, they just keep finding a way to screw over my boys. They always try to find a way to screw him over. That's some bull.
yeah, look, he already talking about Keith Thurman can fight Ugas. That's what he said. He said, but Earl said he ain't fighting no Thurman. He said he don't ever want to fight Thurman. He said I don't want to do nothing with Keith Thurman. Said Spence. That ship sailed. That ship is gone. That's been gone. I don't want nothing to do with that man. He's still a good fighter, and he can still fight. But that's a fight I don't have any interest in. I don't think we'll ever fight. He can fight Ugas then, but he ain't going to get a fight with me. I like Shine Porter, but there's no reason to fight Shine. It's not like Shine is a big ticket seller. I'd probably move up rather than fighting Porter again. Oh, Punk, I bet. Don't tell me would nobody see that. Nigga, that was your best fight today.
I think that comment needs to be highlighted.
For real.
You know what, Slick? Take that comment, highlight it, put it in the title. We about to go live on your stuff later on. We gonna talk about that.
All right. Yeah. When I get to the crib, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. If Shine had a belt, we fight. But it's really the only thing about me fighting Shine is it would be a great fight if I decide to fight him in close. See that? If I decide to fight him in close, because you did what? Made a mistake doing that the first time. So it sounded like he wouldn't want to fight him close no more. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
If I decide to use my distance in boxing, it will be way easier to fight than the last fight. Man, I just wanted to fight him. As you saw, as soon as the bell rung, I stepped to him. That's just me making it in the most exciting fight possible, said Spence. Man, you full of crap.
No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You can't even pay me to buy that one. You can't. No.
Hell no. I'm trying to find where he said Bob treats Bud like property. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to. Here it is. Okay, hold on. I think I went too far. I hate these ads that been with it. Let me see. I'm expecting Manny Pacquiao. We see every time, and he'll come to fight. I'll be a lot stronger than my previous fight with Danny Garcia. If he's looking at that, he should be looking at the Chris Algieri, Lamont Peterson, Kell Brook, and all those fights. If he's looking at the last fight, thinking he spotted a weakness, he's going to be in trouble. Nah, bro.
For him to say that means that he spotted a weakness.
Yeah, I hope so. I really do, for real. All right, then he said, I think Bob Arn treats him like an athlete, like his property. I don't think he respects Terrence, said Spence. And I think he's going to try and get any money he can out of him. I think Bob is frustrated with him. Me and him don't know we can make the fight happen, said Spence about Crawford. He's got to get through Bob. After the Pacquiao fight, hopefully we can make something happen, said Spence. With Pacquiao, you can never say never, but if he takes another 2-year layoff after the Spence fight, be too old to fight at 44. He'd be too old to fight at 44. So they said blaming Bob, bro.
So they're putting all the onus on Bob.
Yeah, so he said, but in the arc right there, he's saying basically they talk to each other. You get what I'm saying?
But that hold on now. That's conflicting statements.
Yeah.
Conflicting statements compared to what he said just what was it a month or two ago?
Yeah, talking shit.
These are conflicting statements.
I think it's a two-way street. If he can get the fight, I think they'll do it. But also, it's all he putting it out there now. So if it doesn't happen, it's like people can't say it was him. And people still don't say it was him because they should have already fought.
I think what he's doing is he's looking for a scapegoat.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Right.
He's looking for a scapegoat. So rather than them blame him, he's going to put all the onus on Bob.
Right.
When Bob, and this is just my opinion, I think Bob will make that fight today and have them fight next week.
Well, shit, they already had it looped up, motherfucking not Bob, Al Heyman already had it lined up. And he said it was Earl that was holding it up.
Exactly, I remember. That's why I said these are conflicting statements.
Right.
But we say all that to say that the fight ain't gonna happen. The fight ain't gonna happen.
No.
So
unless that man can get off there crazy, because I'll tell you this, if it does, it's not happening this year. Because like I say, Bud got one more fight, and what I read in the article was that he was hoping to make the fight for later this year. So Bud ain't gonna that's not gonna happen, bro.
No.
So at least this year we know it ain't happening.
All right. Well. All right. Thank you guys for coming. This is In the Red Corner Boxing with Polo J. This is my compadre, Slick 50 with GMT Boxing and SLK TV.
Hey, I'm gonna put this out there though. If you like the channel, if you like the content, man, on either channel, man, you see that cash up right there. It's only because he's not monetized. If he was monetized, we'd say hit the monetize button. But we are not ashamed to say we're taking donations to help the channel grow. We're trying to buy more equipment, as y'all see. We get interviews with big fish, and it's happening fast. So if you'd like us to help us get the equipment that we need to bring you the best possible content ever, don't hesitate, bro. All right?
Exactly.
It's your boy Slick 50.
All right. All right, Ali.
You know how great I am. I don't have to tell you about my strategy.
That shit hard. The last part was hard, bro.
Take us home, Mike. Take us home, Mike.
I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do. How about killing this mother? I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do. How about killing this mother?
Okay.
That shit